Hi, Alison Marsden here from Gardening by Design with this month's Being in the Garden thoughts. Today I'm going to talk about buckets. Now, being a gardener, I and probably you, very used to carrying a bucket around with tools, gloves, weeds and whatever, sometimes all at the same time. And perhaps that's why this metaphor appeals to me, because I'm so used to carrying a bucket. But today what I'm talking about is not a gardening bucket, it's a stress bucket. Everybody carries a stress bucket all the time. You may not think of it, but it's there weighing you down. So here's a good exercise for your 10 minutes of green time outdoors that we really should do every day. And here, take a pencil and paper and sketch firstly a little stickman picture of yourself carrying a very big bucket. And in that, just write down, you don't have to share this with anybody, just write down the really big stressors, and you know what they are. It might be to do with work or health or worries, and it might just surprise you though to see how many of these things you're carrying around all day every day. You can't change those, but being aware of the stress they induce, you can try and do things. And in this case, we're going to release the stress out of our stress bucket to give you more space to cope, and that's around resilience. After that, write in the little things that have irritated you or stressed you today, which might be you missed a train, it rained, a cross word with somebody, and then you regret it afterwards. So write in those little things as well. And very soon you'll see your stress bucket overflowing. And then all you have to do is find a way, draw a tap on the bottom of the bucket and find a way to open that tap and release it. And then right next to the tap, the things that you do consciously or unconsciously every day, every week, that you feel reduce the stress. Now, for many of us, that'll be being out in green spaces and gardening. It might be going for a walk, it might be chatting with friends, it might be going to the gym, doing some physical exercise, it might be relaxing in the bath. It doesn't matter what it is, but write down those things. And if you see that there's much more on the stress side than there is on the tap side, think about how you can redress that balance, because what's really important is for each of us, we will never get rid of that bucket and it will always fill with stress. But what matters is having a way to release it, to drain enough out the bottom each day to stop it from overflowing. Because when stress overflows and becomes constant, that can lead to much more serious mental health challenges. Hopefully some of that will be outdoors in the green, in the garden, but find your own way and practice that and let the stress out of that whacking great bucket that we all carry around. Happy gardening! Check out my website gardeningbydesign.co.uk for more about me, gardening and therapeutic horticulture.